Hello, hello, hello. Hello, my name is Paul Malik and welcome to The Secret to Success and Happiness.
Shh, it's a secret.
It is 41 degrees Celsius today. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but I should find out. How much is 41?
41 degrees Celsius is equivalent to 105.8 degrees Fahrenheit.
It is 105 point something degrees Fahrenheit here in Melbourne town, or Maribyrnong where I am. And that is hot, so I've stayed in today. I've just been away for a week, so it's been really good to just sit and chill, close my blinds with those sheer blockers, and chuck that aircon right up high and catch up with some work. So I thought I would do another video, my second video on The Secret to Success and Happiness. I hope everyone's really real, keeping it real. It is January. Lots has happened in the world, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. It is the start of a new year, and yes, we're almost fully a month down, but at the start of every year, I sit down and I go through my year values. Now, I'm very big on values. I believe I have 3 core values, which I'll do an entire video on each one of those core values, and they make up my very being of how I approach everyday life. We can have as many goals as we like, but it is our values that define how we approach different situations and how we can truly get the best out of ourselves if we continue to realign ourselves with those values. So values to me are extremely important on my journey to happiness. I really believe that. And when I'm going off track, or if everything around me is going crazy, I always come back to this central point of my values and I go, right, am I being true to who I truly am and who I believe I can be for this world? Yeah. So core values are extremely important. So make sure you have a little bit of a think about what your core values is. But I'm going to go with my very first 2021 value that I'm putting into my personal category. And that's honesty. I truly feel that my quest through everything that I do, I need to be fully transparent with myself. My puppy just walked in. Hello, my name is Milky. And have you been honest with yourself? Or have you been a grub and getting into the bin? Stinky. I'm gonna go real simple factor right now. I personally believe if we are honest with ourselves, then we can forgive ourselves. I think we push a lot of blame in life. We push it to other areas. We make excuses for ourselves, which means we're not truly forgiving ourselves and being honest with ourselves when we need to. For instance, I just traveled last week. I have an extremely strict diet because I have a series of internal ailments that I actually make me very, very ill. I use the excuse that because I'm away, it is too hard to stay true to what my diet is, and therefore I forgive myself for eating the wrong things. The backside of that is I should be honest with myself saying, Paul, when you go away, you still have to stay in alignment with your dietary requirements, otherwise you're going to get very ill. And on the weekend, I got really ill. And that was the point in time where I needed to be at my top priority for the event we were doing. I still did the event, it was still amazing, but Sunday was not a great day. I've gotten home and I've done all the things, but I really need to start weighing up the pros and cons with every situation and being brutally honest. Do I really need to have that? If the action outweighs the consequence, and this is so easy to say, yeah, sure, but if it actually does, I want to be honest with myself and say, no, Paul, don't. You are better than this. So I've lived in this thing of like, I always have to forgive my choices, but now I need to, before I make the choice, start being honest with myself. Is that the right choice to make? I am turning 40 this year. And that does not mean I'm not going to make the mistakes like I have in the past. Mistakes are a way of life. Every single day there's at least something that you do incorrectly, whether it's in driving, getting ready in the morning, with a family member, at work, sending the wrong email. I will not allow myself to have road rage anymore. I went on a journey 2 years ago about why do I get in the car and feel like it's okay to yell at other drivers for just going about their day. So I've really made this attempt to calm my nerves within that situation and approach it differently. Sometimes I slip up. In 2021, there's no need for me to slip up anymore. I've practiced it. Now I need to take ownership of that choice and me wanting to live that way. Yeah, I need to be honest with myself that I'm going to have a bad day. I'm going to be honest with myself that people may not like what I say. I'm going to be honest with myself that if I post something or put something out into this world or dress a certain way, that people might not like it, and that's okay. I had a conversation the other day with my friend about sometimes in certain circumstances, why can't I say circumstances? I had a conversation the other day with a friend that in different circumstances, because I'm a homosexual, I still feel threatened by other humans. And therefore I go into different circumstances and act differently. I don't act myself for that fear of that judgment or that fear of that threat, that imminent threat that maybe I'm in danger of not feeling great or even being attacked in some circumstances. And they said, you know what? Sometimes you walk into places and you're the canary. And people may be threatened by that, but most people, if a canary just flew into a room of people, you'd look at that canary and you'd be interested in that, even if it is different. And I think that's what's so beautiful about us all, is that we are so different. I want to be better at accepting the fact that I may not be the same as everyone, and that's okay. And I can be that, and I can own that, and that may help other people to have different perceptions on life. So I'm going to be honest with myself that those moments where I try and make a distinct choice because I'm fearful of how other people will think of me, hopefully I can find a way to openly and honestly be myself. So start thinking about your values. I've got more values videos to come, and yeah, I hope you have a very lovely day. And remember,
shh, it's a secret.